What's up, adventurers? I'm out here walking in a fucking snowstorm for you guys. I tried to figure out how to go horizontal, but for some reason it won't let me change that right now. I can't figure it out. I'll have to try that for the next one. But we're walking through a blizzard. Is there a way I can do it in my settings here? See, I don't know how to change the settings to make it horizontal. I tried, but it just kept telling me switch back, switch back. So I guess we're walking vertical for now. What's up, something parents? How's it going? We're walking through the blizzard today. I hope everyone at home is safe and warm, though. All right, I have to flip my camera around so you can see what I'm looking at. Come on. All right, fine then. There we go. Try not to get frustrated with everything. It is freezing cold. I'm surprised at the amount of people that are actually out in this. I'm just in Parkdale right now, going on a nice little walkie. It's not so bad in the alleys. It's actually kind of nice. Almost serene. It's just when you get in those bloody wind tunnels that it gets bad. Yeah, look, you can even see the wind blowing. This is the Domino's that I go to, just because it's close. My favorite's 2-for-1 of the chain pizzas, but yeah, closest 2-for-1's a little bit of a walk. By the time I get home, pizza's already cold, especially in the wintertime. So, if you guys are new here, I'm the Green Knight. I like doing nighttime walks, as well as Reddit reads and stuff like that. And tonight I'm braving the blizzard. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the blizzard. I'm the Green Knight. I'm just out for a little walk, showing you guys the quieter parts of the city. It's actually not so bad when the wind's not blowing. Kind of peaceful. I know this metal version of Kirby isn't really adding to the ambient atmosphere, but whatever. It's my walk and it's my music, so I hope you guys are enjoying. It's kind of pretty in its own way. Even the bloody holes in the ground. What's up, Bobby? How you doing, bud? Hope you're all safe and warm at home. You can experience the blizzard through my POV. If anyone knows how to turn the stream horizontal, I would love to know. Tried to figure it out when I started, but it's It's being a pain in the butt, so I guess we're going vertical tonight. Maybe the next stream can be horizontal. Downtown Toronto, you bet. How's it going, Kathleen? Hope you're staying safe and warm. What's up, Dakota? Snow's going to get even worse. Yeah, yeah. I don't know how long I'll be out. Maybe an hour or two. If it starts getting real bad, I might take it back home. But for now, I'm just kind of enjoying it. It is kind of pretty. Someone's out walking their dog. I always like this house. It's got a cool look to it. And stained glass and shit. I always get nervous when I see dogs not on leashes. Never know what the fuck they're gonna do. You're a snowplow driver, be heading out at 4 a.m. That's a rough job. My dad used to do maintenance on the highways for the MTO, and yeah, he'd be out at early mornings, snowplowing and stuff. But, no, it's not too cold. I think it's like -5 or something like that. Hey, what's up, Fantasy? How you doing, girl? Throw a snowball for me. Yeah, maybe in a bit. It feels like pretty packy snow, so I should be able to. I have to pack it with one hand though. Let's see. Oh, it's not packing very well. It's not very wet. I'd have to get a really big handful, I think, to get a good snowball out of it. I'm good, Fancy. Looks quite beautiful. Yeah. That's one thing about snow. It is pretty. I say it looks kind of Christmassy still, even with everyone's lights up. And I'm a tenant, so I don't have to shovel anymore. I gotta shovel my own like steps down to my apartment, but I don't gotta shovel any driveways or anything. Growing up in Northern Ontario, that was my job. How's it going, Just Smitty? Found you on Maddie's stream. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks for hopping over. Yeah, Maddie's one of my oldest friends from back in like high school and shit like that. But we went to the same high school, but he was like 3 years ahead of me, so I met him like right at the very tail end of high school, and then we started doing theater together. That was a good time. If anyone here hasn't checked out Matty McLean's channel, he's at Tour Ono, so TOURNNO or something like that. No, TOURONNO. Yeah, it is fresh snow. What's up, Steven? Yeah, the powder's gnarly. Okay, this is why I came over here. I want to show you guys some of the graffiti near my place. Some of it's kind of nice. Whoa! That's a breeze and a half. Holy shit. Yeah. Well, I like the cool stylized ones like this. Kind of looks like it's got scales. There's Bill Cipher. Might be all seeing eye, but I like Gravity Falls, so I call it Bill Cipher. Oh, here's a cool song. It's a German tune, so I don't know most of the words, but it's about Samwise Gamgee. There's Side and Toasty. That's good. More fun to watch through the window for me, or through your favorite streamer. Good dog. Well, good boy. That kind of looks like what's his name? Dog from Hockey Night in Canada. Oh, fuck. What was his name? This one's cool with all the vines hanging down. This is the tale of Santa Brave. Oh, I think my camera's getting snow on it. That's okay. Don Cherry, yeah, that's his name. Thank you, Kathleen. I can't remember the dog's name either, but that's less important. Oh, creepy. Is there a ghost back there? Piss off, ghost. Yeah, this was not as fancy as Graffiti Alley, but it's closer to me. Look at that snow swirling around. Like I said, it looks cool, but holy God. Probably gonna have to wipe off my camera a few times. Oh yeah, look at that. Sorry guys. Oh, that made it worse. Oh, there we go. I cleared up. It is a blustery day. Holy jumping. It's a blustery day, Winnie the Pooh. That's all right. That lady was staring out her window, probably thinks I'm fucking crazy. Which I am, so that's fine. Where's everyone coming to me from today? I hope you guys are safe and warm. I hope you're somewhere warm, like India or Florida. That's a cool one. The paint splatter. If you guys are just dropping in for the first time, my name's the Green Knight, or Green Knight Tales, as you can probably see. I like telling stories, like mythology and Reddit tales, like talking about Tolkien and Zelda and stuff like that. And I like taking long walks in the middle of the night. So, if any of those things tickle your fancy, feel free to join me. Tonight we're doing a little walk around Parkdale. I might head north a bit. Sherwood Park, Alberta, and you have a beautiful night. Oh, you're from Alberta? Nice. That's. Whoa, Jesus. That wind is fierce. I don't know if you guys can hear that through the microphone. I got my wind popper on, but you know. The Lord of the Rings game for the PS2. I think I played the Return of the King game back in the day when it came out. But I haven't played too many of the other ones like Shadow of Mordor or anything like that. Fucking Torontonians, man. So many accidents happen when the snow starts coming because these guys just don't know how to drive when there's snow on the ground. They just start going ham. That's really super dangerous when it's snowy like this. I definitely remember the Return of the King game where you could play as like all the different characters and stuff, depending on what scene you were in. This tunnel's a little echoey, but I want to show you. There was these beautiful mosaics here that these guys have covered up with their tags. I keep my gloves on or I'm gonna fucking freeze to death. Whoa! These lights look really blue on this camera too. Hope everyone can hear me okay through the echoes of the tunnel. Over this side, they all got covered too, but just big old letters. I don't know how people do this shit without getting caught. Like, these must have taken so much time. That one's kind of cool. Can I get it all? Swatch. At least that one's legible. A. That's the thing. If you're going to take the time to write your name in gigantic letters on the side of a building, you should at least make it like able to be read. But I don't know. Maybe I'm a graffiti Philistine. Oh, got some Iron Maiden going for you guys. Into my mind. Now, I've never actually gone over this path. Look at the wind going. Oh, wait. The things we do for clout. Am I in Canada? What gave it away? Yes, yeah, I'm in Toronto. This is a particularly harsh night for Toronto. Oh, look at this. Fence all torn down. Clearly, I'm supposed to be here. Like that. Oh, yeah. A lot of times they just kind of paint over it. I'm not going to go all the way down this path because I kind of wanted to go the other way. But that was kind of cool with the skyline. Yeah, I'm in downtown Toronto. I'm just doing a little walk around. If you guys are new here, my name is The Green Knight. I like to do midnight walks around, as well as some other long form stuff on my channel. So I kind of taken a looking for cool graffitis and going down the spooky alleys that other walktubers don't really cover. I'm not a tour guide or anything, so I can't take you to like fancy landmarks and tell you too much about that. But what game is this? I wish this was a game. This is my real life. The graphics are real good, though, don't you think? Yep, Toronto for sure. Welcome to the channel, Blaze1 and Love. Winnipeg. Oh, thanks for coming out so far. This is Dufferin Street that I just walked up. I haven't actually walked on this path before. They just finished building it like a year ago, and it's already just coated in graffiti. West Coast Canada, nice. So is it, I always get confused. Is it early in the morning for you? No, it's still like the evening, right? Oh, thanks, man. I figured this would be a cool night to come out. I like doing it at nights because it's when I like to go for walks. But yeah, tonight with the snowstorm, I figured adds that extra layer of niftiness. Except snowflakes keep going in my god darn eyeballs. 3 hours behind, okay. So it's like 9 o'clock for you there? Yeah, well, oh, we have a sec. I'll do a little camera flip. Say hi to everybody. Boo-whoop. What's up, everyone? I'm the Green Knight. I'm just out here freezing my face off for you guys. Hope you're having fun. If you like my stream, you can always come in. I try and do this almost every day. I might skip the odd day or two. I don't want to get too burnt out. But yeah, I start at midnight, and I just walk around the darker, sketchier parts of Toronto, because I figured most guys don't cover that stuff. And right now I'm just committing the very cool crime of jaywalking. Don't jaywalk, kids. But if you ever worn a big hood like I'm wearing now, the wind does not want to keep it on. All right, I'm gonna flip back around. There we go. So yeah, lots of big condos going in like this all over the place. Just do it. Just do it, love. That's what happened to me. I had some time off work because I got suspended for a little bit. But yeah, I figured that now's the time. I saw other YouTubers and they're just like, use what you got and just do what you like. So my long form videos are me doing Reddit reads, and then I do shorts about mythology and Lord of the Rings, and then I do long walks like this. I try and have a little bit of everybody. Is that just Smitty? Is it supposed to snow in the morning? Yeah, I think it's supposed to snow like all through the night and into tomorrow. We're supposed to get a whole lot. Uh, if the why is for why I got suspended, it's because I got separated and then I sought relief at the bottom of a bottle, which is not a good thing to do. So I took some time off for my mental health and to get clean and sober. And it's been a while. It's been a while since a couple months now, I think. That one's cool. Coming through the bird cage like that. It's the Toronto Blue Jays. He's got a jalapeno for some reason. I don't think Blue Jays like jalapenos, but who am I to tell a Blue Jay what they like? Oh, this Joe coming down that way. That one's cool. It's got the trans flag colors. Don't know if that was on purpose or. That one's neat. 2 women on like some sort of genie horse. 6 to 8 inches forecasted. Yeah, that's a decent amount. That's more than we usually get here too. We were not used to that. Oh, there's another one. I'm always surprised at how many people are out and about at night. Especially on a night like tonight. It's like, what are you doing, buddy? Stay home. This is my turf. But like, look at this. So you can't even see the road. And half the problem is people don't know how to drive. Hey, homie. People don't know how to drive in the snow down here. So they just try and speed around as fast as they would do in the summer. And a whole bunch of accidents happen. Kind of hoping there'd be some cooler ones down here, but yeah, it's close to 12:30. I usually start my streams at around midnight, because I feel like that's a fun time to go out. What's up, Ray? Welcome back. This is a cool one. Very hypnotic. Kind of looks like an eye. And it's got like the mandala in the middle. This song is still going. I love Iron Maiden. Their songs are so long. All glory to the Hypno Toad. All right, we're gonna hang a Randy and go down Gladstone. And sometimes natural graffiti is the way to go. I like a building that's covered in vines. They always look so cool. The dream is true. Yeah, there's something serene about a snowy night. And I can appreciate it more when I don't have to shovel it in the morning. I went up north to North Bay, Ontario, where I was raised, to visit my family. And any night it snowed, which was pretty much every fucking night, I knew I was going to be up in the morning pushing inches and inches of snow. Oh, my phone almost fell out of the gimbal there. Don't know what happened. Can you go in the city? I am in the city. I can go a little further. I'll slowly make my way east a bit. But I'm not going too far in. It takes me like an hour and a half to get all the way downtown. I'm not planning on doing a 3-hour stream tonight, no sir. Who does the shoveling when I'm not there? Usually my dad. My dad's still in pretty good shape for his age, so he shovels his driveway and then the neighbors on either side because they're like in their 80s. So he's a good guy, and he goes and he does theirs as well. But I'll come and give him a hand when I'm there because I'm a good son. And it's a nice little workout. Gimbal's acting weird. Give me a second. Uh-huh. I'm not sure if it's like frozen or what's going on. It's acting the fool right now. I did not stream yesterday. No, I had company over. I'm not sure why the gimbal's acting all weird, but there we go. It's new technology for me, so I'm still figuring it out. But I'm hoping it's making the stream a little bit stabler so you guys aren't getting motion sick. There we go. Yeah, and as much as I would love to stream every single night, I feel like that would burn me out real fast. So, take a night off now and again. I'll always post the like the schedule ahead of time to let you guys know that I'm going to be on that night. And if you don't see one, then I'm probably not going to be on. Because, you know, we all have our own lives, and midnight is a weird time to stream. Oh, yeah, Queen? Heck yeah, let's go. Do I hear the wind? Oh, I feel the wind, man. Yeah, I hear it. How is it for you guys? Is it really loud? The wind's kind of at my back right now, so it's a little quieter. IMG streams. I like these ones. I'm pretty sure that Freshco commissioned these because all these ones are green. Oh, that's cool. But yeah, these are all the Freshco colors. The wind's loud for you? Oh, I'm sorry, man. There's not too much I can do about it. I got the wind cover on my mic, and that's about as good as it gets. Here's Donald. Hey, Donald. I'm sorry you can't sleep, Ray. That's unfortunate. There's a Gladstone Hotel. That's got cool. Obey. Let's see if I get up against the building. I'm gonna head back down the alleys. Hopefully that'll quiet it down a little bit. It's either gonna make it better or a lot worse. That's the problem with Toronto. Sometimes you get like a wind tunnel effect because everything's a grid. Wow. I want it all. I want it now. Yes, I want it all. Anyway. Burp. Yeah, it's like this one looked really cool, and then someone came and just put their fucking tag over it. Like, what are you doing, guy? I like the wizard dog. Wizard dog's cool. Ever go dumpster diving? Nah, I can't say I've ever been down in the dumps that much, but I do pass a lot of people who do. There's a lot of people that go looking for like bottles and stuff. This one's pretty cool. She's naked. Although some people will leave like boxes of shit on the side of the road that's got like free stuff in it. And sometimes I'll check those for cool stuff. One time I found a Nerf gun, like a bright purple Nerf gun. I picked it up. Oh, that's cool. I'm walking with this Nerf gun. I'm twirling it on my finger like Clint Eastwood or some shit. I'm like, you know what? I'm a grown ass man. I don't need a Nerf gun. And it was broken anyway, so it wasn't working. So I put it in the trash. And then 2 blocks later, I get pulled over by the cops, and they're like, "Oh yeah, like someone reported someone with your description walking around with a gun." I was like, "What? It's a Nerf gun." They had to handcuff me, put me in the back of the car until they could find where I had gotten rid of the Nerf gun. So I had to go to court and plead my case. I was like, "Listen, man, like it was just a Nerf gun. Like it wasn't anything." So the Crown Attorney comes out and talks to me, and he's like, this was a fucking silly misunderstanding. So I didn't get charged with possession of a weapon with dangerous intent, which was what I could have been charged with. But I did have to do 50 hours of community service. You remember the first time I joined the street? That was a couple days ago, for sure. Boys don't wanna play no more with you. I didn't end up getting charged, but I did get handcuffed and put in the car. And they're like, okay, we can either take you downtown right now, or if you promise, pinky swear, to go get your fingerprints and shit done, then we won't take you downtown. So I was like, yeah, I promise. I'm not a criminal, but if I ever start committing crimes, they definitely have my prints and shit. But I don't plan to commit crimes. And if I do, I guess I'll have to wear gloves. That looks cool with the snow coming off the roofs like that. Oh, was it 4? I guess for whatever that is. I don't know. I didn't argue with it. I didn't have to go to jail. I was young and foolish and I guess didn't know the law or my rights or whatever. But I just went and worked at Salvation Army for a little bit. Just put in my headphones and sorted books for a couple hours on the weekends. That was kind of cool. Fresh snow. Hey, Vibe King, what's good, boy? Yeah, lots of fresh snow. Apparently, we're going to be getting it all night. Little penguins. That's like the Japanese character or something, eh? That was pretty cool. Do 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 do. Monoran. Do I make a lot of money for a YouTuber? I do not make any money yet. I got to get up to 1,000 subscribers to get monetized, or 500 to get partner. So if you guys are here, please like and subscribe. That would really help me out. I also have a PayPal account linked in my bio. If you guys feel like helping me out. But for now, I'm just doing this for the love of the game. And you know, it's been fun. It's been a nice creative outlet for me. Especially like my shorts. Looking up mythology and Lord of the Rings and shit like that. That one's pretty cool too. And you know, these walks have been really fun for me as well. So I'm glad you guys have come out and joined me. Maybe I'll do a little face reveal for a sec. Hi guys, I'm the Green Knight. I'm a small YouTuber, evidently. But yeah, I like doing these nighttime walks. So if that's your packet of crisps or your cup of tea, then you can come check me out. I try and do this every midnight, or at least most midnights. Like I said before, if I'm doing one, I'll have a shout out. What's up, three guys? I like graffiti too. So yeah, I'm gonna walk up this one and then come back down and show you some of the cool ones that I just passed while I was talking to you. And yeah, I also like doing Reddit videos, like I talk about neckbeards and stuff like that. And my shorts are all about mythology and stuff. So if any of those things tickle your fancy, give me a like and subscribe. Ring that notification bell so you know when I go live. But yeah, we're gonna switch back to POV mode. There we go. Let's turn around. All right, that's just a tag. That's not fancy. So yeah. Did we ever see Toronto's fish? I think I found it. Megan was on the stream with me. She might have known better. But I found what I think was his fish. We can bring him back on the stream one night if you guys like daytime tours. Check out Toronto. He's my buddy from ye olden days. That's cool, like the yin yang koi looking fish. I kind of like this one too. The elephant with the millennial septum piercing. Oh god, good doggo. He looks like a happy boy. That's some sort of enlightened cat with a third eye. Looks like Pisces. Yeah, it does kind of look like Pisces, doesn't it? And that's just a tag again. Ooh, what a blizzard it is. But being in these alleys is nice. It's keeping me a little sheltered. Doo-doo. I am a child. Over hills and farms. I like the thing that says e-girl, even though it clearly doesn't. Oh, you're a wee baby there, Vibe King. People blowing bubbles. Yeah, that's Queen Street down there. And it looks fucking windy. I'm glad we're sheltered by the spooky alleys. But yeah, isn't that pretty? Isn't that something out of like a Christmas movie? 29th of February. I just turned 35 a couple days ago. I'm a grandpa. You're seeing, oh, those are cool, like the block letters. Oh, there's Megan. Hey, Megan. I actually just mentioned you. Speak of the devil, and she's sure to appear. They're saying Vibe King was wondering if we found Maddie's fish on the graffiti walk the other night. I'm pretty sure we did. I'm gonna have to bring him down Graffiti Alley, and we'll find out for sure. That's cool. So now I'm walking behind Queen Street. At least my area friends. Oh yeah, let's go up this alley. There's some cool ones here. The alleys are keeping me sheltered from the wind, but not from the snow. I don't mind the snow as much though. Snow's nice. What's up, Trojan Elk Explorer? Trojan Elk. That'd be way cooler than a Trojan horse. Oh, this is cool. Oh, that's cool. Oh, what's up, Madonna? Good to see you, bro. Whoa, holy. I'm sure you guys can hear that wind coming. It's, that's rough. I think I'm gonna head halfway up this alley and then turn around. Sun's at my back. Oh, this is a cool one. Kind of like the purple there. All right, turning around. Woo! Oh, that stung my eyes. Yeah, my eyes are watering now. Wow, that was rough. But I kind of like coming out when the weather is a little more rough. It feels like an adventure. Have a good night, Ray. Thanks for coming out, buddy. And we'll see you tomorrow night. Oh, it's Cheech and Chong. Did anyone else watch the Cheech and Chong movies? Those movies are so good. How's my driving, man? I think we're parked. Yeah, stay warm, Ray. It's a chilly one out here. Yeah, yeah, they are kind of groovy, man. You get some pretty psychedelic looking ones. That building there, the one kind of kitty corner to us, they have a fairy ball coming up. And I was like, that would be really cool to take a girl to. But the tickets are $200 each. And it's like, why is everything so bloody expensive? It's a ball. Like, you get dressed up and you go dance around and have hors d'oeuvres. I always wondered why Gandalf didn't recognize it when you saw it. I made a video about that, actually. Because it was just a normal looking ring. That's why he had to go do like 17 years worth of research to figure it out. Not like the elven rings or or like the other like 19 the great rings. They were all really fancy and they had big old gemstones in them and stuff. They would have been easier to tell. But the one ring was literally just a gold band. Megan, dragons. Oh, you're trolling. You're just trying to get me talking about Lord of the Rings. I just recorded one earlier today about Isildur. He's a cool fish. And how he wasn't the bad guy. Yeah, walking up these alleys is rough. So I might just keep walking along Queen. Like that, just solo pair footprints coming up with the snow. Hear what you say. Someone decided to paint the sign there. It's upside down too. What the? That sign is not doing its job at all. It looks like a condemned building, if ever I saw one. Oh, that's cool. The stained glass look. Yeah. You're gonna think I'm scoping out the joint? I think I'm a prowler. There's Cam H. Why don't you come with me? You probably will tonight. Oh, these ones are nice and lit up for us. This is, I'm literally just north of Queen Street. So back that way is Bathurst, and I'm walking east toward, no, not Bathurst. Back there is Dufferin, Jesus. And I'm walking towards Ossington. Look at that big old bug. This one's pretty cool. Oh, that's like a twisted, contorted body or something like that. That's really cool. If the wind wasn't so harsh, I would go further up these alleys, kind of zigzag, but these side alleys. Trash bandits! Probably inspired by real life. Is there any cool ones up here? There's a neat looking hippie lady with a little fairy friend. That's kind of cool. On the Toronto skyline, because you're probably not going to be able to see the actual CN Tower tonight, shrouded in snow. Kind of a weird face. Yeah, and then there's this guy's style. I see that. I see this style all over the place. I don't know if it's one guy or if it's like a group of people doing the same shtick. But yeah, I really want to check out the Oile. I love owls, man. Owls are like one of my favorite animals. Uh, Bear pipe? I don't think so. Is that like a kind of mic or something? I'm not very technology literate. Big snake. Cool snake. Some cool ones over there. Just looking in someone's kitchen. That's like meta humor, sort of. A spray can talking about spray cans. Oh, that's cool. The truck. But I doubt you can get ice cream out of this video, or out of this window. A medieval scarf hat thing. No, it's a Legend of Zelda hoodie. I love owls too. They're a hoot. Yeah, they are. Ah, and they're really well adapted for what they do. Now my scarf is just a big scarf, and my hood is a Legend of Zelda sweater. But I do know what you're talking about, and I have thought about getting them because they look really cool. We're coming to the end of the alleys around here. I might have to go north for a bit. Go chicken, go. Maybe I'll take you guys to who? Was that an owl joke? Is there an owl hiding amongst us? That's kind of neat. That one looks like it would glow under a black light. Maybe I'll take you guys to Trinity Bellwood. Is that Calvin and Hobbes? Oh man, I read so many Calvin and Hobbes. I got the Fritz the cat. Yeah, he did kind of look like Fritz, didn't he? I have so many. I have the complete Calvin and Hobbes works. Oh, this one's cool. Looks like a Greek god or something. Oh yeah. I haven't seen it, but I've seen videos about Fritz the cat. That was like one of the first raunchy cartoons. E pluribus unum. Some people like the footy in this place, I guess. My grandpa's German, so he's big into football. We're getting like FIFA or something, or the World Cup coming to Toronto soon. I'm sure that won't cause any congestion around Duffer. And Oh, that one's cool. Spots. Be spotted. Cows. If you're ever on a road trip and you see cows and you don't say cows, are you even really living? Oh yeah, this style again. Like I was telling you. Oh, there's a dead Christmas tree. Rip. Left to freeze to death in the snow. But yeah, this guy's style. I see it all over the place. Ooh, that's cool. Very technology-y, if that's a word. It's not, but some granados. What do you do? Drunken sailor? What do you do? Drunken sailor? Babby's first sea shanty, the Drunken Sailor, or Wellerman if you're Gen Z or under. That's a weird looking creature that's been tagged over. Oh, something's coming. Oh, that's a cool one. Peanut butter. I don't know peanut butter. Oh, I know that you're leaving, so every hug means more. That's kind of sad. That's kind of how I felt leaving my family over Christmas, especially my sister. She lives in Cairo, so. Hola. I love owls. All right, I think we're coming to the end of the graffiti part of this stream. Not entirely. That's a pretty cool. I think that's just art, though. I think that one definitely looks commissioned to me. So we're heading over to Washington. We hanging up shoes, we hanging up shoes. I support that. Has anyone seen the musical Six? Isn't that one of the songs from musical House of Something? Oh yeah, there's so many people out in the middle of a fucking snowstorm. Whatever, I'm just gonna walk up the middle of the street. This used to be the Lower Oslington Theater, and they would do. I did not go to Cairo for Christmas. That would have been awesome. No, she came to visit. Well, technically, they've been living in Dubai for her and her husband have been living in Dubai for the last little bit. So, but they still have their house in Cairo. It's huge. They have an ottoman, like a couch, in their walk-in closet. But yeah, it's always hard saying goodbye to people when you know that you're gonna be that far away. Out of Gael. Alright, I'm gonna turn down this quieter side street. I always feel awkward walking past people. I'm not as confident with this as Maddie is yet. Part of why I do this at night. Oh yeah, yeah. You definitely have to visit Cairo and Dubai. I haven't been to Dubai yet, but I have been to Cairo, and Cairo is awesome. You don't realize how close the pyramids are to the main city, because movies always film them from the one angle to make it look like they're way out in the middle of the desert, but they're not. They are. They're downtown pretty much. Yeah, it is. It is hard to say goodbye like that. But we stay in touch. Like we FaceTime and chat every once in a while. Maybe she watches my stream. Like, what time is it for them right now? I think it's like 5 in the morning or something. No, it'll be later. Yeah, no. I get confused with how time zones work. No, yeah, it'd be like 5 in the morning for her. So yeah, she's probably not even up yet. Okay, it's almost 1 now. So 6 o'clock in the morning. We're coming up to Shaw Street. I used to live down Shaw Street. Christ almighty, that wind is stinging. Where's the coolest places that any of you guys have traveled? I think Cairo is definitely the coolest, one of the coolest places I've been. New York was fun too. New York City, to be specific. Yeah, Buffalo, New York was not as awesome. My beard is starting to freeze. St. Lucia? Nice. Seoul was fun. Yeah, I believe it. My sister went to Seoul. She said it was really cool. She got me one of those like teddy bear things. The ones that are all painted different or something like that. And yeah, apparently you can drink out in the open. That sounds fun too. No light was fun. It's almost an hour, so let's see if I can flip this around for a sec. Boom. Look at that. I'm a frosty boy. Gotta go. Oh, thanks for coming out with us, Kathleen. Thanks for keeping me company while my beard gets frozen. If you want to like and subscribe, I can see you again next time. Okay, so I'm going to flip this back around. Am I going to flip it back around? There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I like this hood. It makes me feel badass. Like a ranger or like an elf. Someone made that comment on one of the videos when I was walking on the frozen lake. They said this guy's just making videos while walking through Caradras, which absolutely tickled my fancy. Some rainicorns. Not super long though. Fire kind of shows fire on the mountain. Oh. What did everyone think of the new season of The Witcher? And are you familiar with the books? I am, so I have some thoughts. All right, thanks, Kathleen. You stay safe and warm too. Drink water, do some push-ups. And yeah, I hope to see you tomorrow night. There's another dragon. I like dragons too. I always love these random garages that have clearly been turned into like Airbnbs or something. Whoa. Whew, almost lost my balance there. Almost lost my cool there. Just a one, two, three. Oh, my hood's all full of snow. That's okay. I got my lawn johns on. That's nifty. This one kind of looks like a child did it, to be completely honest. No shade. That creepy horse is looking at us. Oh, is it a squirrel? Is it the white squirrel? Does everyone know about the white squirrel from Trinity? I've seen him a few times. More trash pandas. These ones are superheroes. Marvel Studios trash pandas. That was cool with the purple flowers. Love me some purple. So I used to live on the right here in one of these houses. Over there somewhere. I'm not gonna go past it today. There's a community garden right here that never seems to have anything growing in it. I mean, obviously there wouldn't be anything growing in it right now, but do I want to venture through Bellwoods? Whoa, the snow is real deep here. A lot of times it's not the snow itself, it's the wind pushing the snow up against buildings and making drifts and stuff. Because, yeah, there's like patches where you can see there's the sidewalk there, but then 2 feet later, it's half a foot thick. Yeah, let's venture through real quick. I think it's gonna be real windy though. But it's gonna be pretty fucking windy. I always like this park though, even at night. And this pool here is pretty nice when it decides to open. Recently they closed due to lack of staff and haven't had any scheduled swims up. So, but I usually go to the one in Parkdale. It's a little closer to me. But if you guys live in Toronto, you should definitely check out the public pools. They're nice and they're usually pretty empty. You're welcome, Megan. I suffer for the art. It's actually not so bad. Now that I'm moving. This is what the song Winter Wonderland is about. This is what I picture. This is walking in a winter wonderland. Let's see how bad the wind is. I hope you guys are enjoying walking with me. I'm enjoying having you here. Having nice little chats. What's up, Verloom? Welcome back, bud. Good to see you again. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Quiet and peaceful. And some fun tunes. I like listening to covers of songs, so hopefully they don't get copyright struck. Anything crazy like that. And I'm talking, so hopefully the AI that watches these videos won't flag me. Should I get something like, what was it, Nightbot? What's the point of that? Just to spam the chat with likes and subscribe? See, the really cold days can be tricky. Anytime I look outside in the winter and it's like sunny and nice, I know it's going to be freezing cold. Because it only snows between certain temperatures. You're right, Megan. Trinity is really beautiful at night. I'm just going to stop in the middle here for a second. Ah, a majestic streetcar. I'm going to try and figure out how to make my lives horizontal. Yeah, color commentary and they can't do a thing, you're right. I'm trying to figure out how to make my streams horizontal because I feel like more people watch that way. I was initially trying to cater to the cell phone crowd because I know a lot of people watch on their phones too. So who was it? Eddie, what's his name? Was mentioning it's like, or maybe we can convince him to go horizontal. So like, I'll try it. And then when I tried to go live today, it was like, oh, your phone is sideways. I'm like, I know, I'm trying to do that. Horizontal special. But yeah, as soon as I tried going horizontal, it's like, no, you can't do that. So I don't know. I'll figure it out somehow. I think I have to make it like a preset. I'll message Maddie later and maybe he can tell me how he does it. I know he uses an app and I just go through YouTube. From It's Brett Time. I don't know It's Brett Time. Okay, we just heard Battle Beast. I'd rather the song play. I'm gonna head down to clean. Maybe there's another little graffiti alley that leads over to Bathurst. I'll take that. I slowly work my way down like King or something to get back home. So far, the wind's been all right. I'm hoping it's not gonna be in my face the whole way back. It's not very, show on YouTube, kind of poor quality, but not bad after the horizontal special. Okay. Hey, I'll take a look at it. It's Brett Time. I mean, I'm not a very well-known channel and not very good quality either, but I like to hope I'm entertaining, at least to some people. I have niches that I cover, like nighttime walks and cringy neckbeard videos, RPG horror stories. You like the night walk streams? Oh, okay. That's good. I'm glad. I will continue doing them. I like doing them too. I always like walking, and walking at night is always way more peaceful. So I'm pointing at this yellow storefront here. There used to be a restaurant called Chippy's, and that was my very first job when I moved to Toronto 15 years ago. But the owner was a crazy crackhead. Well, not crackhead, cokehead. And when I first got there, I was like, okay, how do I punch in? He's like, oh, you don't punch in. I just expect you to work your scheduled hours. I'm like, oh, okay, that's fair, I guess. And then like near the end of my shift, he's like, yeah, like cut a bunch of fries. I was like, okay, like I'll cut as many as I can until my shift ends. Because he had like a stack jack full of buckets that he wanted me to fill. And I got like 2/3 of them full, like 3/4. I was like, well, it's the end of my shift. It's 8 o'clock, so I'm gonna go home because I'm not being paid anymore. And the next day I came in and he fired me because I didn't do my job. And I was like, well, my shift ended. He's like, no, I expect you to stay after your shift ends if it's not done. I'm like, yeah, but you're not paying me at that point, so no. That's not how this works. I did get to try sturgeon while I worked there, though. That was pretty cool. Can't say I've eaten sturgeon since. There we go. Got a little more graffiti. Although this alley is giving kind of wind tunnel-y vibes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly. You're not obligated to keep working if you're not getting paid. Like I had no problem staying a little longer if I needed to, but I would expect to be paid for that time. Not currently working at your very first job. It's been 3 months, not so bad. Nice. What are you like 16 or 17 there, Morland? Or are you like a 29-year-old who's lived in his mom's basement for most of his life and just got his first job today? Where are you working? Not that I ever wish retail or kitchen work on someone, but it is a good first job and it teaches you how to respect people in those industries. You can always tell people who haven't worked in customer service because they're the ones that are dicks to customer service. Dollar store, nice. So yeah, retail. Well, that'll teach you how to deal with people, which is a very valuable skill. They'll never take me alive. Yeah, this alley's got some cool stuff. Like this guy coming through a door or something. I don't know. 21? Okay. So like putting yourself through college sort of deal. Helping with social interactions. Yeah, that will do that. So yeah, when you're in customer service, you have to maintain positive interactions, right? So it teaches you patience. Oh, check that out. It's very stylized. It's a lot of eyeballs. Social commentary on the wall. Which one? Oh yeah, this one here. Yeah, I'm a mask and all that stuff. I don't really know much. I don't really know enough to make social commentary. Also, that's a can of worms that could get me in trouble if it. Not that I have controversial opinions. I just know that any opinion is controversial if people don't agree with it. You have a positive mindset, so you're nice to the customers. That's good. That's what you want to do. That was kind of cool. I know I say that a lot. That one's cool. That one's cool. I'm not an art major. Can't tell you about color theory or anything. Oh, some pretty girls and flowers. Black Teeth Goth Girls Club. Huh, okay. Oh, Queen again? I love Queen, man. Art is cool. I wish I got more into it. I used to draw a bit when I was in high school, but I mostly drew dragons because I'm a big nerd. But I got really good at drawing dragons. Ooh, that's a spooky skull. That one's cool. It kind of looks like it's made out of crystal. You know, the best Indiana Jones movie. Dragons, I say. Yes, indeed. I do like dragons. Oh, thanks, Megan. Yeah, it is. It was kind of fun. I did a project in high school about what dragons would be like if they were real, and I did all the drawings myself. Alex and Wolf seem like pretty cool people. A digital comic. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I imagine it would take some time. I imagine like any comic would take time. I used to draw little comic strips in high school, and my buddy would color them in. Some of them were original, and some of them were just Calvin and Hobbes ripoffs. I started in like an anime style that a girl I had a crush on taught me. And then I slowly developed into my own cartoony style. It's Wile E. Coyote. Or is that Sam? Whichever one. Young I was, needed the money I did. Yeah. Oh, that's good for them. Like, I feel like you got to get used to drawing before you can start drawing on like a tablet or something. Is that what you use? To draw on like a tablet? No, my buddy's daughter does stuff like that. She just got a new tablet. Use your phone. Oh, nifty. You'd probably have to have like a stylus or something. I feel like drawing with your finger on your phone would be clunky. But what do I know? I don't draw nothing. Who has forever anyway? Hmm. This is a very quiet alley. Ooh, that one's cool. I like the colors on this. It kind of reminds me of Minecraft for some reason. This one. Hey, you like your fingers more? Oh, there you go. Whatever works for you. Yeah, if you get used to one medium and then switch to another, I guess it can get weird. That looks cool, but I have no idea what the hell that says. That's not the point, I think, most of the time. Garbage. Everyone loves garbage. Try to read it now. Your furniture is floating. You have summoned a demon. Oh, hell yeah. White Snake. I wonder if White Snake's still touring. I would totally go see White Snake in concert. Rat? I can't say I've heard. I might have heard one of their songs, but I wouldn't. I don't know their name. Oh, that's cool. A very indigenous look. Yeah. Oh, nice. To walk along a lonely street of dreams. Yo, this is my anthem right now. Going down the only road I've ever known. Oh, I know Round and Round. That's a good song. Yeah, I told you I probably knew one of their songs. I ain't wasting no more time. This place is lit the fuck up. Holy shit. Oh, it's an office. Oh, thick snow. This is what I'm talking about, the fucking drifts. I'm wearing Blundstones. They're not the hardiest of winter boots. Where am I? I am in Toronto. I'm in the alley south of Queen Street. Where are you? Anon fella. Oh, it might be contradictory because clearly you want to be a fella who is anonymous. LSD. It belongs to LSD. You're going. Oh, I could build this out right now, but I feel like that would be really loud for you guys. You're in Scotland? That's really cool. Well, thanks for joining us from so far away. I would love to go to Scotland sometime. I really want to do like a castle tour of UK and Ireland. I think that'd be really dope. What part of Scotland are you from? Edinburgh? I'm sorry. I know it's pronounced Edinburgh. And let me just say, haggis is super slept on. It's actually really good. God damn. I love how the people just wrote random obscenities all over the place. I know a girl who lived on Queen Street long ago when I was a young man. Now a day passes, I don't think of her and the promise that I made. Were you reading that off the wall or are you quoting something? I make stories in every way you can, for the most part using comics, written, IRL videos, animations, Minecraft, Fortnite, figurines, and more I can't think of. Gotta learn to do one thing at a time. Whoa, 2 paragraphs. Yeah. Gordon Street from Wayne's World too. Okay, okay. I, I I know I've seen the first Wayne's World. I can't recall if I've seen the second one. Send me off to war. I want to see it under me like my father's before. Walk down King for a little bit. Oh, this is King. This is Bathurst. I'm a silly Billy. I'm breaking a slice when I leave the church and the battle lines are drawn. Good to have lots of interest, though. Nothing wrong with that at Berlin. That's right. You know what they say? Only boring people get bored. And it sounds like you don't get bored very often. Underneath the victory, in the column. Hard Knocks Boxing Glove. Oh, a buddy of mine that I worked with called me up today. He's like, dude, I got like a Christmas gift for you or whatever. I was like, okay, what is it? He's like, no, just come meet me. So I went and I met up with him briefly. He gave me a gift certificate to Toronto Boxing Academy for like 14 classes or something like that. So apparently I'm gonna go learn how to box. So you guys won't have to worry about me as much walking these mean streets. Sure, when I get bored of one story, I just go to another one I'm working on. Yeah, there you go. And finish up the other one later or never. Who knows? I got a couple short stories that I started writing, but yeah, I get distracted. And I'm good at coming up with ideas for stories, but I just can't find the determination to sit down and write very often. I gotta like really be in the mood. At one point, I thought would quit my job and become a novelist, and I'm like, I can't write a novel. But I won't be back in the riderless black. I'm finished in my hunt. I wanna be gathering. I do like this church here on Adelaide. It's very pretty. Yeah, sure. I'd like to hear about your digital comic. Are you gonna post it on like the internet or something? Like a web comic? Man, those were big back in the day. Gotta switch hands here for a minute. Ah, my right arm was getting tired from carrying this so much. Ooh, got some 80s tunes. Let me see. Fox Lom? Okay, let's take a look at that. Yeah, it's hard not to love St. James. I like all those old school cathedrals. My girl just got back from Christmas in Germany and she showed me a couple pictures of the cathedrals around there. They are majestic. Holy jumping. I would love to go to Europe sometime and just take a look at all the cool architecture and shit like that. Yeah, nah, 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 nah. The song is such a vibe and it's like super nostalgic for me. Oh, let's get stoned. Nah. Also, anybody? No, she's from Germany, and she went home to visit her family for Christmas. And I think her parents were staying in the Gran Canaria Isles, so she spent a little bit of time there. But yeah, Germany's definitely on my bucket list. Oop, oop. Oh, I see what's going on. That's fine. Yeah, yeah, it's pretty nice. But yeah, Germany's on my bucket list. Ireland's on my bucket list. And like I said, I've been to my family's homelands. Australia too. I would really love to go to Australia. See all the weird, cool animals that live down there. I really like evolution, like the idea of evolution, and the fact that all the critters in Australia have only been separate from the mainland for like a couple million years, and they're so weird and different. It makes you wonder what kind of shit we could find in outer space that evolved on a completely different trajectory than us. Ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch. I am learning. Ich lerne Deutsch. Deutsch ist nicht einfach. It's the grammar that messes with me. Been to the USA. I'm from the USA. Well, yeah, that makes sense. I've been to Florida. And I've been to New York. I went to Maine a year or two ago. That was really nice. I was supposed to go whale watching, but the weather got canceled, or the weather got canceled because of weather. We were leaving the next day, so didn't get to go see the whales. But that's okay. I went whale watching in PEI and saw some belugas. Wombats are the bomb. Yeah, they are so cute. I really want a wallaby. I want a little tiny kangaroo to have as a pet. Or an owl, but it's illegal to have owls as pets in Canada. Been to Michigan and Tennessee, that's about it. Well, great thing about the States is you don't need a passport to travel. You just need a car. But yeah, I don't know. It takes a good clip to get get around the States. It's the same as Canada. You drive for 4 hours and you're in the same spot. But the dangerous bells on the leafy swells rang out in the foggy dew. Nice Irish rebel song for you guys. Because fuck the English is why. If you're from England, I'm sorry, I don't actually think fuck the English. My family's been in Canada since before it was actually called Canada, so I just got the Irish roots. Tasmanian devils are pretty, yeah, yeah. They eat things backwards. That's a well, what did true facts say? It's like that's not a very polite way to eat. But I know some people that dig that as well, if you know what I mean. I don't know why. This way, kind of nice quiet street. Your grandmother's from Canada. Nice. What part of Canada is she from? Reminds me when I was in Florida, I was in line for one of the rides at Disney World. I was talking to a lady. She's like, "I got a buddy Dave from Canada. Do you know Dave?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, Dave." Like, sure. Oh, nice. From Toronto. That's cool. Oh, wind's in my face. Wind's howling. Love to see Tennessee. When it comes to the South, I've only ever been to Florida. Yeah, fair. A lot of people have. That's a big tourist spot. I can't really say I've seen Florida. Ex-wife loved Disney, so we went to Disney 4 times. So I know Disney World like the back of my goddamn hand. A tornado almost formed in my yard in Tennessee one day. Oh shit, that'd be scary. I thought tornadoes were native to Kansas. Oh, Space Mountain. Space Mountain is fun. Yeah, it goes real fast. The new Tron ride is like Space Mountain on steroids. It's awesome. And it's not as jank. You don't feel like you got to get your spine readjusted when you're done. I really want to go to New Orleans. The food looks so good. I like the music. And pirates used to go to New Orleans. So there's a lot of pirate history there. Maybe do a ghost tour. There's so much cool shit in New Orleans I want to go to. New Orleans. I think Tennessee is partially in Tornado Alley. Okay. Yeah, there's like a bunch of states, that are prone to them. Ah, God damn. Keep getting snowflakes in my eye. My hood is not protecting me. But snowflakes have an uncanny ability to just fly straight into your eye. I'm not going to go down there. Is that a sidewalk plow? Okay, I'll go back to the other side then. But I know which side of the street I'm walking on in a minute. Last time I was in 1991 back then. They had the Back to the Future ride. Oh, I heard about that. Yeah, I never got to experience that. Yeah, no, it's not. It's not there anymore. It was also illegal to smoke everywhere. I remember all the dads congregating smoking cigars. Yeah, yeah. Now there's like nowhere to smoke. You have to in the parks. You have to leave the park to smoke, and then on the resorts there's like designated smoking areas, and there's like only one on the whole resort, so it's a real pain in the ass. But I vape, so I can just kind of sneak that anywhere. But yeah, we went from our honeymoon, and my brother-in-law Mohammed, he smokes like a chimney. So I would always go with him though. We'd go find the smoking area and hang out. This day, cigar smoke reminds you of Disney. Yeah, that's fair enough. I haven't smoked too many cigars in my day. My buddy's got me one for my 18th birthday, and we sat in his hot tub and smoked cigars. That was fun. Drank Bailey's. They bought a bottle of Bailey's. Uh, not far from North Bay is a town called Temiskaming, which is technically in Quebec. So when we turned 18, we all drove out to Temang to get booze and cigarettes because it was legal. Never been to a Disney park. Also never seen Back to the Future. But I've listened to the music. The music is really good. That's Alan Silvestri. That's the guy who did Avengers too. But yeah, to watch Back to the Future. It's really good. I remember when 2015 rolled around and we're all like, where the hell are our flying cars? Back to the Future. And it is 2026 now, which is the year I'm pretty sure the movie Metropolis was set in. Music in general is tough. Yeah, the black and white silent film. I don't think I've seen the anime Metropolis. Do I have a favorite movie? That is a hard question to answer. I have many favorites. Uh, Actually, tonight me and the girl were watching Rango, which is one of my favorite animated movies. The one about the lizard that gets stuck in the Old West, the chameleon. I love that movie so much that I named my pet chameleon after him. But Rango died back in COVID. He was old. Labyrinth is your favorite movie? Yeah, that's a good one too. I've seen it like 2 or 3 times. I gotta go rewatch it. It's been a while. First time I watched it was on a bus. Like, the buses that have the screens. We were on a school trip and they put Labyrinth on, but wasn't paying attention. Aladdin is a really good movie. I do like Aladdin. If I had to pick a favorite movie though, I don't know. Obviously, The Lord of the Rings. It's it is one movie, one 14, 15 hour movie. That's just really good. Star Wars, the original six, the original three are the best, and then the prequel trilogy are also pretty good, and the sequels just we don't talk about the sequels. Do I have a favorite single movie though? I'm trying to think of like a standalone. I don't know. Tombstone is a really good movie. Val Kilmer and not Russell Crowe, Kurt Russell. Friend has an iguana named Yoshi. He'd ride around on his bike with her. That's cool. The live action Aladdin was not nearly as good as the original. No, you're right. Like Will Smith did the best he could, but he's no Robin Williams. Robin Williams was an awesome dude, and it's a shame that he felt the way he did, But he named his daughter Zelda, and that makes him cool. Yeah, my chameleon would ride around on my head. Chameleons like to be up high, so I'd take him out of his cage, and he would crawl up on my head. and then I go for little walks with him. I would love to get an iguana, but they get huge, man. I thought about getting a bearded dragon because they're dragons. No iguanas could ride bikes. They are very multi-talented lizards. Yeah, it was a sad day when Robin Williams passed. He could have brought a lot more joy to the world, but you don't know what people are struggling with sometimes until it's too late. Garrison Flats Community Gardens. See, I see a lot of these community gardens, but I never see like stuff really being grown in them. Yoshi was multi-talented. What could you say? When I was a little kid, like one of the first games I played was Super Mario because my cousin had the SNES. And I remember riding Yoshi and jumping off him pushing him down into a pit so you could get the extra jump. Looking back now, it's like that's evil. Poor Yoshi. And now my cousin's kids are super into Mario, and I'm like, show them Zelda. Make them play Zelda. It's way better than Mario, in my opinion. To each their own, but I like puzzle solving. My grandma, weirdly enough, like I think I told her that I like puzzle solving, and she started getting me like wooden puzzles and like those uh like brain teaser puzzles. I'm like, this is right up my alley. A friend of mine got me a jigsaw puzzle for Christmas. I'm like, oh, okay. This not what I meant. Not a huge fan of jigsaw puzzles. Oh yeah, the Mario movie from the 90s. Yeah. I haven't seen that in years. I gotta go rewatch that. Ooh. It was pretty entertaining. I remember Yoshi being a raptor and Bowser like de-evolving people and then turning himself into a T-Rex for some reason. You like making board games? That's cool. Probably gotta put a lot of thought into stuff like that. Like mechanics and stuff. Train track. And the dancing Goombas, yeah. Fuck, I gotta go back and rewatch that. It has been so long. I don't really remember much. I remember the bit where he's like, "What's your name? Mario. What's your last name? Mario. Your name's Mario Mario? Yeah. What's your name? Luigi? You're Luigi Luigi? No, Luigi Mario." Like so ridiculous. We got on crooked for some reason. Whatever. That was hold it a little sideways, I guess. Oh, we got people coming. That's okay. All right, gimbals. Actually, it could be the cold that's making it act up. I don't know. I hope it's not the battery. Oh, what is going on? What is happening to you, Gimbal? I don't know what's going on with this. It is acting very strange. Whoop! There we go. That kind of fixed it. I don't know why it's all crooked like that, but whatever. Do I think AI will ever get good enough that it can make an interactive live stream? I certainly hope not. Come on, Gimbal. Quit being dumb. Yeah, this Gimbal's being sassy today. Or doing a weird Dutch angle for the rest, I guess. I'll try. Oh, oh, all right. There we go. Okay. It's done. It's fixed. Holy jumping. I'm just heading back home. This is Liberty Village, and it is windy as balls in here, but it always is. All right, Verlin, good to see you, bud. Thanks for coming out. Hope to see you again tomorrow night. Yeah, I kind of figured I'd be walking into the wind on my way home. It was too nice. Maybe when I get a little closer, or I find a more sheltered spot, I'll flip my camera around, say goodbye to you guys. These places look crazy to be nice. I can't be the only one that walks by people's houses and tries to get a little looky-loo inside, see what kind of place it is. I can commit the cool crime of jaywalking. Maybe this will shelter me from the wind a little bit. Liberty Village is cool, but every time I try skateboarding through here, I feel like everybody and their dog is walking their dog. And as much as I like dogs, they don't like me when I'm on my skateboard, and it makes me very nervous. So now I get apprehensive when I see someone walking their dog with no leash. It's like, I like dogs, but I don't know yours. I don't know what he can do, and I've been jumped at too many times to count, and it's very nerve-wracking. Have the fun of trick-or-treating. Yeah, there's candy, but you get to snoop in people's houses. Yeah, look around and be like, oh, how they got this laid out? What kind of decorations do they have? I like having shit on the walls. Like I think I've done a fairly decent job of decorating my apartment. But I see, like when you see it through people's windows and they just have blank white walls, it's like, how do you live your life like that, man? It's like you're living in an asylum. It is irresponsible to walk your dog off the leash. You're right. Uh, that's what dog parks are for. Because you never know what could set them off, or like what could go wrong, or they could run into the road and get hit by a car, or like, because there's too many variables. Like, and people are like, oh, he's friendly. Yeah, you know that, but I don't. Ooh, Michael Jackson. So I was walking through this park uh, over the summer, and I felt something smack me in the back of the head, and I look around, and it's a red-winged blackbird. It was attacking me, I guess, because I was close to his nest. And then 2 days later, I saw a post on like a Toronto Instagram page or something, and it's like red-winged blackbirds attacking people in Liberty Village. I'm like, that was me. Oh yeah, it's pretty cold, especially now I'm walking into the wind and the snowflakes are going straight for my eyeballs. Yeah, it's getting rough. But I'm getting close to home, so it's not gonna be much longer. Oh, my fingies are going numb too. I can't imagine living in one of these. I would love to live in a high rise. I think that would be so cool. No snow here. Where are you? Did you mention that earlier? I forget. I always like to know where people are coming from, but then I forget by the next day. I got a handful of people from different places. Like I got one girl. Oh yeah, Scotland. You said yeah. Yeah, no snow in Scotland. Did you guys get like a half an inch of snow a couple weeks ago, or was that just down in England? Saw all the posts. People be like, "Oh, it's a winter storm warning in England. You guys got an inch of snow." It's like, all right, buddy, it's okay. I'm sure. I'm sure it is a lot for you guys because you don't have the infrastructure for it. Like I heard about one time, Phoenix, Arizona, it got down to 6 degrees Celsius, and they had to cancel school because they didn't have any heaters or things. I rock Scotland, Aberdeen, places like there. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I guess a little further north, you would get a little more snow. Jesus, that wind is coming straight at me. My face is gonna be all red by the time I get home. I like this place, the Brazen Head. That's a good little pub. Eh, come through this spot, maybe the wind will be a little less harsh. Oh yeah, it's already better. All right, let's flip this around real quick. Oh shit, I look like fucking Santa Claus. Oh. Well, I hope you guys had fun tonight coming with me. I'm not gonna sign off just yet. I'll do that when I get a little closer to home. I just wanted to say hi. Thanks for coming out and walk with me the green night. If you like these midnight walks, I'm gonna try and do one every night or every other night at least. And if you like cringy neckbeard stories and stuff like that, you can come check out my long form videos on my actual channel. If you like shorts about mythology and stuff, I make those too. Yeah, but if you haven't liked and subscribed, run over and do that. That really helps my channel grow and makes me feel good about myself. So, makes me feel like I'm doing all this for a fucking reason. Holy shit! Yeah, that's ridiculous. All right, I'm flipping back around. I'm feeling self-conscious. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get home safely. Yeah, no worries. No worries for the production walk. Have a good night, Trojan. I'm gonna keep streaming for a few more minutes. Uh, I'll sign off again when I actually get home, or like close enough to home. Oh, yeah, I'll get my gloves back on. It's it's nippy. Look at this. This place is covered, and there's still snow coming in. It's crazy. This is vicious. There's 180 smoke. That's where I buy my vapes. I'm a nicotine head. Oh, Bulk Barn. Fucking love Bulk Barn, man. Used to go to Bulk Barn before the movies all the time and get just big bags of candy. There's the best coffee place in the world, and I will hear no arguments about it. Don't talk to me about fucking Starbucks. Get out of here. I was gonna cut through this parking lot, but I do not want to get run over by a snowplow right now. That's not on my to-do list. Like down there, there's like little archways you can walk through. Really peaceful. But the fastest way to home is a straight line, so I am not going over there right now. Oh, some Phil Collins singing Tarzan. That's one of my favorite Disney movies too. I love Tarzan. Although it does make me want to do push-ups and chin-ups when I watch it. It's like I need to get that Tarzan physique going. I got the hair for it. Maybe one day when it's warmer, I'll do a stream without the hood on, so you guys can see how long my hair is. Don't know if anyone's here. What's up, Vibe King? You taking off? The other night I walked past this place. It was called Big Rock. It's a craft brewery, and all the beers that they sold down there was the actual bar. All the beers they sold were made here. But it's closed. Probably because it was way too fucking expensive. Yeah, you can see this is where the bottle shop was. Yeah, this neighborhood, there's a lot of like warehouses and stuff at the ends of these streets. And they do a lot of filming here, from what I remember. I worked at a catering company, and we would come down here a lot. Yeah, like down this street, big warehouse thing there. Yeah. I love this field over here. It's kind of hard to see through the snow and the trees. It's got like a big balloon thing over it, so they can play even in the winter. It's nice. It's chill but adventurous too. Oh yeah, it is a soccer field. Can't remember exactly what it's called. Yeah, it's on King technically. King's a little further north there. This is Liberty Street. Christ almighty, that wind. I'm gonna be a Green Knight flavored popsicle by the time I get home. Holy junk. I don't know what flavor that would be. Lime, melon, mint chip popsicle. Is that a thing that exists? If it's not, it should be. Probably a thing in the States. They have everything flavored everything. Oh my. All right, we're taking my shortcut. Going down here. Whoop. Yeah, there's a warehouse down there that I did a lot of catering to. I did some filming for different TV shows and stuff. And here it looks like we had the Joe Fresh office. It's not a Joe. It's not an actual Joe Fresh. Yeah, this is the shortcut I usually take when I'm walking through Liberty Village. Just gets me a little closer to home instead of walking down King and then walking all the way down my street. Ain't nobody in here. I know it's great to protect you from wind. A nice wide open space. It has actually chilled out a little bit. Knock on wood. Yeah, I do too. A lot of them turn into like either office buildings or lofts. I think it'd be cool to live in an old loft like that. Walking through the snow is exhausting too. You're just walking through sand, but walking through snow is another beast. Because you got to deal with the slipperiness underneath too. I don't know what this South Liberty Trail is that this silo thing is talking about. A couple things that mention it, but I'm not sure what or where it actually is. All the other people are smart and are staying inside. It's also pretty late, like 2 in the morning, so on a weekday, so all the wagies are asleep. If I came out here during the day, there'd be a lot of people. And there'd be like 200 people with their dogs out. And not their feet, like their actual literal dogs. Although you'd probably see a few people with their dogs out too. It is really peaceful at this time of night, yeah. That's why I like doing these walks. I used to do it just by myself, and it's nice to have company now. Oh, hell yeah, we're gonna end up some Rick Astley. I'm gonna Rick roll you guys at the very end. This is a great song, and if you don't think so, you're lying to yourself. And so do I. Full commitment's what I'm thinking of. A Duff and Blue Night Bus. Anytime that I don't want to catch the bus is when it's going by. I've waited for that bus a few times, but it never shows up when I want it. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna be heading up Springhurst in a sec. But for now, thanks for keeping me company, guys. It's been fun. The wind's been messing with my hood. We got the Dufferin Arch behind us. I always thought that was pretty. God damn, my fingers are numb. But yeah, thanks for coming out with me and keeping me company. I'm Green Knight Tales. Come check out my long form videos too, because put a lot of effort into those. They take a while to edit. This is just more for fun. Yeah, join me every midnight or every other midnight. I'll let you guys know. I'll always post the thing ahead of time. Yeah, thanks for keeping me company and watching my beard get progressively more and more white. I probably look like I'm 50 years old at the time. Yeah, no problem, Megan. Thanks for keeping me company. And I'll see you all tomorrow night. Stay safe, drink lots of water, do some push-ups. And